Lanes on. I got body. I got body.
Hey, body babes. We are in Hoffman, North Carolina again, and this time we here for a pajama jam. Y'all might recognize we were in this school this time last year. Shout out to Mrs Aleacia Lambert. She hosts the best events, y'all. When it comes to having a good time, women's empowerment, being uplifted and motivated, it is always happening. And when she calls, I make sure that I make myself available because anytime I step foot in this daggone school, y'all, I am uplifted, I am empowered, I am supported. All these women were just good vibes. It was given grown. It was given, we not here to play. We letting our hair down because we've had a long week. We not judging. And that's just what I love. It was good food in the building, many businesses, and although I did not get to get content of everything, I just wanted y'all to hear what was discussed during our panel. This was my first time getting on stage and publicly speaking. I know y'all used to seeing me on stage for trap karaoke doing my little 1-2, and I still say I am not a rapper, but if they want to tell me to come on tour, I might do a little something. Y'all know me, we over here grinding for a better life, so anything that I can do to get the word out to empower the next person, I'm here for it. So I just felt so at home, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of this vlog because it'll definitely be something to take away.
We ain't nobody mama, we ain't nobody wife, nobody girlfriend, nobody side piece, not tonight. Not tonight we ain't. We not cooking dinner, we don't care about the clothes, none of those things. Tonight is about us. We unplug. I was sharing with the ladies back there, you know, whenever your power might go off in your home and you can feel the energy in the home just kind of muffle out. That's tonight. Unplug and let it just go out. It's all about you tonight, honey. You the best thing in the room. And who said not? Who said you ain't? You the best thing in the room. Okay? When they made you, they broke the mold, okay? Why you ain't believing that? Y'all looking like, no, because my girlfriend's kind of cute. She might be. She might be beautiful. But you are the best thing in the room. I see you. I hear you. You ain't got to be loud. You ain't got to be disruptive. I see you and I hear you. Tonight is about ladies, okay? We said men after 10, but it doesn't matter because we still the best thing in the room, okay? All right, so tonight we're going to do something a little different. We've never done this before. We are virgins to the stage, okay? A couple of us are anyway. We've never held a panel. Some of these ladies have never spoke on a panel. I have definitely never moderated, see, I can't even say the word, a panel. I've never done this before. But tonight, I'm a moderator and I'm doing it tonight. Y'all better clap it up for me. And when you leave, you're gonna say, that was the best one I ever seen, right? Because it's happening tonight now. So I'm not gonna hold you. I wanted you guys to unpack so you can get full. We plugging in. You unplugging from all that other stuff, and we're plugging in tonight. We got a powerful team of ladies, accomplished ladies, successful. I mean, these are the ladies, okay? So first we're gonna call to the stage Miss Deja Covington. I'm gonna read her bio as she's coming. She was born December 17, 1980 out of Richmond County, studied at North Carolina A&T University in Business Administration. That's okay. And studied at RCC for a degree in Human Services. Mother of 2 beautiful children, a daughter, a sister, and a friend. Honey, have a seat. You deserve it. One of the newest models for Culture Queens 2025 out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Currently employed for Moore County as an administrative officer where she gets to serve the citizens of Moore County. Currently working on her real estate license and coaching certification. Her passion is to see women thrive in who God intended them to be. She is a woman who has learned to live well and suffer well. I'm gonna say that again. She has learned to live well and suffer well. She's on a mission to help women flow with life without struggle, tap into their true feminine power, and live a more confident and fulfilling lifestyle. She's creating a brand, She's_vintage, that has a mission to help women understand how unique and valuable they are. There is only one rare you. Own that. Welcome to our space, Miss Deja Covington. Next, we're going to call to the stage Miss Salil Thompson. Miss Salil is a 28-year-old God-fearing wife, mom, and business owner from Hoffman, North Carolina. She has found her purpose in motivating and inspiring others through prompting self-love, mental wellness, and body confidence through her lifestyle clothing brand. Welcome, Miss Body Salil Thompson. Now we will call Miss LaShonda Millette. LaShonda Millette is a powerhouse in education with 27 years of experience, and trust me, that's not just time served. That's impact made, currently serving as assistant principal at East Clayton Elementary School. She spends her days shaping young minds, managing all the things, and somehow still smiling through it all. A proud 1996 graduate of UNC Charlotte with a degree in English, LaShonda decided one degree wasn't enough and went on to earn her master's from Gardner-Webb University. And because she's the definition of a woman who refuses to stop growing, she's now pursuing her doctorate in education because why not? Outside the school walls, LaShonda is a wife, a proud mom of two, and a grandmother of one tiny boss who already runs the show. Recently, she's added a new title, Fitness Enthusiast, because after 27 years of education, lifting weights feels easier than lifting kids' excuses. She's driven by results, fueled by determination, and known for her natural sense of humor. She keeps everyone laughing, sometimes even in the gym. LaShonda is living proof that you can chase your dreams, raise your family, love hard, laugh often, and still find time to squat a little lower. I know that's right. Because at the end of the day, it's all about showing up, doing the work, and having a little fun while you're at it. Give it up for Miss LaShonda Millette. Next, we're going to call to the stage Miss Tony Grant. All right, give it up for Miss Tony Grant. Come on. With over 25 years of experience in healthcare, including more than 7 years as a family nurse practitioner, she's deeply committed to empowering women to achieve their health and wellness goals. Her approach combines compassionate care with holistic practices, focusing on weight management, beauty, and overall well-being. She believes in nurturing the whole person and guiding each patient towards a balanced, fulfilled life. Please welcome Miss Tony Grant. Last but not least, coming to the stage is Miss Talia Stewart. Talia is a native of North Carolina with a background in health and human services. Talia currently holds the position of practice transformation specialist. In the position, she works with advanced medical homes. She obtained her bachelor degree from the renowned Winston-Salem State University. Where them Rams at? Where them Rams at? Her master's degree from Liberty University. She is also a member of Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated. Previously, Talia has held positions of family-centered treatment, state training director, director of operations, coordinator, director of community service, and program director. Furthermore, Talia is also a registered yoga teacher While earning this certification, she also obtained membership in the International Board of Coaching and Practitioners as a clinical hypnotherapist and is a certified, tell me that word.
Ayurveda specialist.
Okay, that's what she said. And sound healer. In addition, she is a licensed real estate broker. In her spare time, she enjoys spending time with friends and family and trying new adventures. Let's give it up for this powerful, awesome panelist. And I am simply Aleacia Lambert. You're my all right, so we got a whole lot of stuff to chop up. We got a lot of stuff to chop up because listen, myself, I can sit right here on the couch and y'all can just give it to me because I need a little bit of everything, okay? I don't know if any of y'all know Para or Minna. I don't know if y'all know them. I don't know if they came to visit your house. But Para keep like people that come and visit you, you know, they keep knocking at the door. I keep telling, don't come here, we're not interested. But at night, they show up making me sweat and hot and doing all this crazy stuff. Oh my God. Okay, ladies. So I'm gonna start with Tony, and I'm gonna ask you, Miss Tony, to give us a little bit about, we heard your history, but give us a little bit about what you do and what you bring to the table.
Good evening, everybody. I bring what every person should think about is thinking about yourself. I help you think about that. I help you think about I am important. And I do that through wholeness. I do that through teaching you how to live whole, through wellness, weight loss, beauty, mind, body, and soul. I want you to know that you are important. And what's most important is your health. I'm sorry, y'all. So I want you to think about this when I tell you about a luxury car. We all like luxury vehicles, right? We all got our dream car that we really want. We're going to buy. If we were to buy that car, would you just leave it in the yard and not take care of it? Keep it clean from the inside out, right? So that's my purpose, to help you live a clean life inside out. By taking care of what looks on the inside, also what looks good on the outside. Because what I know that we can do, we can make the outside look picture perfect, right? We got makeup, we got everything, skincare, Botox, and all different things that I offer, Botox as well, to make our outside look good. But what good is to make our outside look good if the inside's not good?
That's right.
So that's my
Thank you, Miss Tony.
Good evening, everybody. Hey, y'all. Okay, well, let me stand up, too.
Go ahead, girl.
Come on. I'm LaShonda Millette. I go by Shonda. Most people around here know me by Shonda. Currently, I am an assistant principal to the little kids at an elementary school. This is a new, I've been there almost 3 years, and it's kind of new to me still because I was a high school teacher for 24 years. I started out teaching at Pinecrest, where I graduated. And you graduated from Pinecrest here? I better represent Pinecrest. Okay, don't call me. Please don't call me. And currently I'm in Clayton at an elementary school, so it's a big adjustment for me. I would say what I bring to the table from that aspect is a sense of culture. I think I bring culture to the table in the school. A lot of our kids do not get what they need because we as parents are not giving them what they need. We are not supporting them the way we need to support them until something goes wrong. So I just want to encourage, if you're a parent of a child from kindergarten through high school, get into schools, volunteer, learn what they're doing in the school, so you're not just showing up in your bonnet. So you're not showing up smelling like weed. So that people are not taking you seriously. And then you come in with an attitude, nobody's going to take you seriously with a bonnet and you smell like weed. I'm truth.
Yes, you are. You got the cross.
Yes.
Don't come in the cross.
You can come in your cross. I can handle a cross over all the other things because your image is everything.
Absolutely.
Your image is what you carry. That's how people learn to respect you. And the way you want people to treat you is the way you dress and carry yourself. Especially as women, we do a lot. I'm going to use that as a segue into my fitness journey. So I started on my fitness journey almost, I'm going to say 2023, so almost 2 years fully. I do a lot. As women, we do a lot. We carry a lot. We take care of our houses. We take care of our kids. We take care of our husbands or spouses or our mates. And we neglect ourselves. I found myself neglecting myself, and I was huge. In my opinion, I was huge. I'm just going to keep it clear with you. I had gotten to the biggest of my life. I was the largest of my life. I was at 238 pounds. And I was like, I can't breathe. And that night I was snoring because I couldn't breathe. Tired, a flight of stairs, what? Where's the elevator?
Yes.
I know some of y'all feel that. Your knees start aching, everything starts aching when you're getting older. You got to take care of your body. So I just made up my mind one day. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of looking like this. I'm tired of feeling like this. And I decided to put myself first.
Right.
And a lot of people say, I'm putting myself first, but when you put yourself first, you really have to put yourself first, and it makes other people uncomfortable.
That is the truth. That's right. Pop them fans right there now. Because that's the truth.
Because you are no longer able to do with them like you were doing before, because I'm first now.
Right.
So I've taken that approach on my journey. We'll get into that a little bit later, but I've had to make changes for me. Things that work for me. I have a lot going on in the daytime. I didn't want to make changes to that. And so I'll just stop at, I get up at 3:30 a.m. every morning.
Wow, that's commitment and dedication.
Hello, everybody. Everybody can hear me good? Wonderful. So, again, my name is Salil. I'm the CEO of Body by Lil. For those of y'all who do not know, BODY stands for beautiful, assertive, wise, determined, and youthful. I am all of those things. I built my brand to encourage women, but it eventually became a message for everybody because my mission is to make sure everybody embraces who they are from the inside, regardless of what they may look like on the outside. And we also push mental wellness because at the end of the day, BAWDY, be a warrior, don't yield. We all go through different obstacles. We all go through different challenges in life. And so if I can always touch somebody and let them know, I understand, but we gonna get through it. So as a mom, as a wife, as an entrepreneur, as a full-time employee, I've also went through my self-care journey where I have recently became more serious about my fitness journey. Your girl been in the gym. I was not the most educated about, exercises and things to do with my body, but from studying and actually taking stuff serious, even at the age of 28, y'all, I was going through it a couple of years ago because my ankles just would not let me be great. I was about 240 and just walking, simple tasks, just standing up, doing my kids' hair, doing dishes, stuff like that used to just bother me. And I just got to a point where I was like, okay, something has to change. I have to move different, eat different. And ever since then, ankle pain has not bothered me. And so I just thank God because at the end of the day, we only get one life, one body, so you got to take care of it. I think what I bring to the table tonight is my social media presence. I have grown my accounts to be over 20,000 followers on both Facebook. I'm working on being monetized on YouTube, so vlog coming soon, y'all. Just search Body X Lil, B-A-W-D-Y, and if y'all want to get my QR code over here, I'm up here in the front. I have a website. I just released a book last November. It's called A Moment of Change, When Destiny Cried and I Answered. And it's an anthology with about 10 other authors, and we just give our testimonies on how good God is, how we've went through challenges, got through them, from dealing with maybe childhood trauma, grief, and other things that most people can relate to. So with that being said, I'm excited to see what we can offer you all tonight.
What's up, ladies? What's up, what's up, what's up? How we feeling? I am Daisha Covington. This is my first time doing a panel, so y'all excuse me, okay? But anyway, I am here to empower women. I am a woman who has suffered. You may look at me, sorry. You may look at me and say, no way. I've suffered abuse. I've suffered heartbreak. I am a woman that is real. I've been through a lot, and I'm here to empower women, but I've overcome that. I'm on the other side of that. So I am here. God has put a mission in me to help women to become their best selves, to tap into their feminine energy, get out of this masculine mindset. We gotta break that, y'all. Come on now, we gotta break that. Get out of this masculine mindset. Step into your feminine energy, be a woman, know that you are beautiful, know that you can be classy, know that you don't have to be a woman that's all rowdy. We can be soft-spoken and get a word across, okay? So I'm here to help women to step back into that, get out of this masculine mindset, this masculine energy, and step into our feminine energy and be our best selves.
Coming fresh to you all from Charlotte, North Carolina. I am originally from Taylortown, North Carolina, so T-Town, stand up. And what I'm bringing to the table is not my credentials, my education, it is not my experience, it is who I am as Talia Kanisha Stewart. Full government name. And what I like to do is encourage individuals to be okay with the person in the mirror. Not who you show up to for your friends, for your families, for your bosses, for your colleagues, but who are you when you look in the mirror, and are you okay with that person? Because that's who we need to be okay with. We don't need the praises from everyone else. We need to be okay with who we are as individuals. And that's what I bring to the table. I am encouraging everyone to look in that mirror and say, hey girl, it's you. And we all right, girl. And we got this, girl. And we've had some troubles, girl. But we've made it over, girl. And we going through, girl, but we gonna get to, girl. And we are going to be okay. So how are we showing up in that mirror? And are we okay with that individual? And if we're not, how do we get there? Because that's where we want to be. We can't fill other cups until our cup is full enough to take care of us. And so we want to make sure that we are in good places so that we can pour into each other. Especially in this time. We like to call it unprecedented times, but we know where our ancestors came from, okay? So these are unprecedented times. These are times we may not have seen in our lifetime, but we are survivors. We are waymakers. We are individuals that are going to get to and through, and let's do it. But it's going to take community. All right.
Beautiful. Glad you went there with the mental health side of it. So how do we normalize? How do we normalize talking about different spaces we're in? How do we find a space, like we say we're going to create a safe space. Tonight our goal was to create a safe space. But I'm telling you, it's safe, but if you don't want to take it out the door, you probably don't want to say it. You know what I'm saying? Not too deep. You can ask a general question. It is a safe space. If it was us all together, like more intimate, it would probably be more protected. It's safe that we've created an atmosphere where you can talk, but as far as like, my husband about to leave me, don't go there with that. Not tonight, it's not that safe. It's safe, but it's not that safe. You know what I mean? So ask some questions because we got Q&A. We're going to have Miss Aleacia on the floor with the mic in a minute to go around so you can ask these questions. But I'm going to ask the panel, how do you normalize? If you got so much going on in your world, how do you find that place mentally? How do we find that place mentally to begin to go to the gym, to begin to look at ourselves in the mirror? How do we get there?
Okay, so that's first thing is you want to be heard. Sometimes we're in the background, and so people don't take you serious. Your spouse don't realize who you are because you allow him to take charge, and they should be the head, but we're the neck. And so we work together. And so you want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, and you normalize through self-care. Now, somebody asked me, what is self-care? Self-care is taking care of you, knowing that you are important. Self-care is being selfish, but it's because you've been selfless for so long. Right. So when I say be selfish, it's okay. I tell my kids I'm taking 10. I take 10 so that I can regroup and be a better mother. But I can't be the mother they want me to be if I'm always at their beck and call. I'm not effective. And sometimes I think we wear the S. Do y'all know what the S is? Superwoman. Exactly. We become the superwoman for everybody else, but not ourselves. And we have a hard time loving ourselves because we have been taught to take care of master's children, take care of the master's children. Yeah, right. We was taught to take care of the master's children and everybody else but ourselves. And so that has been in our culture for years, that we couldn't take care of ourselves because if we did, we were selfish. It's a time now, y'all, to be selfish.
That's right.
Take care of yourself.
Yes.
So that's how you normalize, because if you're selfish and you're good, then everybody else is good.
Right. Wonderful. Thank you. That was good. We wanna ask again, where do we start? Where do we start? I'm gonna ask Talia, and then LaShonda, I want you to chime in.
I would encourage everyone to start with giving yourself grace. At being okay with saying, I am not okay. I'm not happy. I'm not excited. I'm not filled with joy. I am sad. I am devastated. I am scared. I am worried. Acknowledging those negative feelings so that you can identify how to address them and pour into yourselves for what you need as an individual. What I need is not the same as anybody on this stage. You have to know what you need as an individual. Acknowledging those negative emotions so that you can address those negative emotions and get through to the next place. You have to give yourself grace and to accept. We come from a group of people that says stuff and keep going, stuff and keep going, stuff and keep going. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to not be okay. And giving yourself grace to say, I'm not okay, but I'm going to be okay. Right. And what can I do to get there? Yes. Because I need to be okay so that I can ensure that we are okay as a people.
Good job.
So for me personally, in practicality, to get to that place for me, I kept saying that I wanted to do something about it. And you know, we always tell ourselves, I'm gonna start doing it for myself. I'm gonna start putting myself first. And you keep saying it, and you don't do anything about it. Well, it doesn't work until you put some action behind it. So for me, what I finally decided to do was do what I said I was gonna do. I said I was gonna go start walking. So I got up, I set an alarm. Come through alarm, you're right. Set an alarm and decided when the alarm went off, I was gonna actually get up. Get up. The alarm went off, you said you're gonna do it. Now get up and go. So I had to get up. Now, my family had a hard time because I was getting up early. And with early, it's dark outside. How are you gonna go running out there and it's dark? Somebody might grab you. See, this might happen, I was like, you know what? If somebody's up that time of morning wanting to grab me, they deserve to get me. They work hard. You're getting up there early just to grab me. And that's the mindset I took. If they want to come, they got to get up out of their beds, set their alarm, get up, come out to where I am to get me. If they're going to do all that, you go ahead and grab me at that point. And that's the mentality I took. So every time they would say it, you don't need to be out there by yourself. Maybe not. But I'm going. And I got up the next day. And I did it again. And then I started liking how I felt. I was like, gosh, my day went better when I did more in the morning to start my day. You would think you would be tired if you did all that. So I started out walking a mile, walking, barely breathing, going around that track. I was like, God, whew, that's tough. Then I got up and I did it again. I was like, About a week doing that, I was like, I want to add to it. I want to do a little bit more. Because I can't run. I'm not a runner. I run now, but I'm still not a runner. That's not for everybody. But just kept going. So basically, if you say you're going to do it, make up your mind, hold yourself accountable, and do it. It really is that simple. And then you have to just be consistent. Even when I'm tired, like I don't feel like doing it every morning. I don't. Like, gosh, I can stay here and lay here for another 15 minutes. Actually, an hour or two because I'm getting up at 3:30.
Woo, 3:30.
Yeah. 3:30 a.m. the alarm goes off. I get up like, gosh, do I want to go out here today? Whew. And I let my feet hit the floor. And I keep it moving. So that's basically what you do. You really just have to
just do it.
Do it.
I guess
Literally.
Michael Jordan said it best. Just do it. And we understand that's easier said than done because we've just been doing it for years, right? I know I have had memberships, gym memberships, I don't care. I'd have paid for about 2 years and went maybe 2 times. I mean, it's sad, but God knows that's my truth. It's, you know what I mean? Because it was like, I was waiting for an emotion to attach to a result. And I wasn't getting that. It wasn't there. Nothing was motivating me to, I wasn't feeling all gushy and, I was feeling fat. And it was just like, okay, this is what it's going to be. No, that's not what we're going to do. So another Monday is coming on Monday. And if y'all like me, I'm sure you're going to probably have some stuff lined up to do Monday, right? What the fans say, is that right?
What you have to keep in mind is you got to create a schedule that works for you.
Right.
I drive an hour to work, one way. So I know that I have to leave my house at like 7 o'clock. I have to drive to the gym. I have to build that time in. So I had to find a time that I can allow myself enough time to exercise, get to the gym, exercise, and I've added running after the gym now. So I go to the gym, then I go running, then I go home, and then I gotta get ready for work. So building that time into your schedule. You make a schedule and you stick to it. I have a lot going on. I work, when I get to work, I work until like 5:30, 6 p.m. and then I have to drive home for another hour. I'm in school, so I have to do homework. Most of the time, nobody's cooking when I get home. By the time I get home, I'm like, I've already told you, I quit cooking one time. When I first started, I was like, I quit cooking. I'm putting me first. I'm not cooking dinner anymore. Y'all figure it out.
Right.
Figure it out.
Right.
Because how am I working all this time, everybody at the house chilling, waiting for me to get there after I did all that work, waiting for me to cook. And I'm still old school, so I still make people's plates and serve them.
Yes.
I'm a little old school. I'm gonna quit that this year though.
Right. Well, listen, we got to start. So we understand. We have a start in place. We make a decision. We stay consistent. And then we do, because we can't pour from an empty cup. So we got to pour first for us. Then they get what's left. Okay, so Deja, in making decisions to do things in life, you have to build a sisterhood, is that right? Okay, so tell me about your support system. Tell me about you going through different things. You mentioned your heartbreak and just things life have thrown your way. How did you overcome when you're able to sit on this stage today to talk to ladies who were maybe in the same shoes you were in at one point in time? How did you build that support system?
At first, I really had to be to myself, by myself. Because like when you go through relationships and those different, you're always pouring out to everybody else. So going through those different things, it was time for me to just like take a step back and like focus on me. Get to know me, like what's going on with me. Why do you keep attracting the same type of, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what's up, like let's keep it real.
Right.
So you keep attracting the same thing over and over again. They're not the problem. You're the problem. So it was me taking a step back, being to myself, praying, getting closer to God, doing things by myself, taking myself out, getting dressed up for me, putting my makeup on for me, putting perfume on after the shower for me, getting in the bed with my silk on for me. So it was those types of things that started building. And I might be going off topic.
No, go ahead.
But it was those types of things that started building confidence within myself that, you know, I'm good with me. Like, I had to learn that, and I think I'm a little off, but that's what...
You're good.
That's what drew me back to myself.
Yes.
And that's the key, ladies. Like, you got to learn how to pour back into yourself and not, like she said, selfish, because we're always the ones that are always pouring out. But there is a time that you have to become selfish. And I used to think that was so wrong, because like, you know, our grandmothers and great-grandmothers taught us to always give and do for everybody else. And it's like, what about you? So that's what it was for me. Like, just getting back to myself, knowing me, who I was, finding myself again. And once I did that, that was it.
That was all. Well, we thank God for it. Okay, so we're gonna ask this last question from Miss Salil, and I need y'all to ask some questions, okay? We're gonna pass the mic around, and if y'all have questions, you might not wanna ask no questions. But if you have a question and you wanna ask it tonight, we would love for you to come forward to ask, or write on a piece of paper on your table. Miss Salil, so being, having the popularity on social media as you do, that's kind of put you in a mentor type. What people look up to you. You say you're 28?
I lie, y'all. I'm 29. I be forgetting
29.
my birthday just passed.
29, you're a business owner, you've written a book, or you've been a part of a book, and you now are monetizing on social media.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell me, how do you work in that space and still be young, with a young family, and monetize on social media? I know that requires a lot of content.
So one thing I had learned starting off in my social media career was about imposter syndrome. And a lot of people, if you don't know what that is knowing how to show up authentically as yourself. I'm really big as far as content goes. I tell people I am very unaesthetically pleasing. If you coming over here and you're looking for everything that looks good and sounds good, I'm a mom of 4 with a husband who sometimes you can count as a 5th child. We play all day, and so sometimes you just don't know what you're gonna get. And it's real. I always tell people this is my life. I'm in the gym, I might mess up. Hey, this is what happens. I'm not perfect at what I do. And so with me operating in that space, I always just try to be real with people. I don't give them an insight of my life that looks fake. I may not tell them everything that's going on, but you know, at the end of the day, the kids gonna be taken care of, my marriage is healthy, and those things right there are just what I hold dear to my heart, because growing up, I didn't always have a healthy household. Sometimes I was waiting to go to school because I was trying to get away from what I was dealing with at home. So I always tell people, you never know what a person has been through. And so I enjoy sharing my light with people because I need them to know I'm just like you.
Yes.
If I got through this, you can get through this
Yes.
too. And so it has built a really big community because I feel like people enjoy the real, the unaesthetic content because we all out here trying to make
We
it.
trying to do it. That's
Exactly.
It. That's it. Y'all give it up for this panel. Give it up for these ladies who have made choices to become, not just for y'all or me, but for themselves. Let's give it up for that. Sometimes we want to do things for other people, but when we do it for ourselves, it'll stick and it'll stay. Is that right? Question. Okay, so I'm going to be 50 this year. I'm talking to my mental health lady over here. Like I said, people trying to visit me that I ain't ready for. But my body is changing. I'm getting hot at night throwing covers. I'm going from 0 to 1,000. And it's like I got to hold this. I feel like Incredible Hulk sometimes. Because I want to rip. I just want to turn to somebody else. And I'm like, that ain't me. I'm calm nature. But I'll be ready to spaz. For real. And I'm justified in it because you shouldn't have came at me like that. And they said, I just wanted to know who was going to eat for dinner. Well, you should have asked somebody else. And you know, it's like this emotional roller coaster. My body is doing things. Can we talk about it? Anybody else going through that here? Anybody been there and you not there no more? Do it stop? Is it forever?
Yes.
I mean, they didn't talk to us about this.
Yes, it is. And so what she's talking, I'm sorry, I'm learning here. What she's talking about, guys, is menopause. And it's not men on pause, but that's what you feel like. Pause. And that's what you're going through. You're going through hormonal because your estrogen level is now declining. And when your estrogen levels start declining, sleeping, irritability, fog, I want to kill somebody. All that is happening because your body doesn't have the estrogen it needs to keep you balanced. And you have in your 40s what's called perimenopause.
Right.
And while you're having that,
Tony, explain what perimenopause is. Go ahead.
Perimenopause, I'm sorry, I'm getting hoarse, is when your body your menstrual cycle start being irregular. So say you are a 28-dayer and you become a 26-dayer, then you're a 23-dayer, that's you begin in perimenopause. And you can go through that for 10 years, 10 or more. And it's usually in your 50s. We got a witness, we got a witness. It's dangerous, it's dangerous. And that's,
Don't give us no gun. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't do that.
I love it. Exactly. And so you have to know your body, and you have to know that you're changing. It's kind of like, you know how you get your menstrual cycle in the beginning and you're going through those changes? Well, now you're going through the changes in a different way because you don't have that estrogen to help you stay stable or to sleep. I'm having problems sleeping now at night. I have to do a sleep hygiene because if I don't, I'm not going to sleep all night. It's going to be a 2-hour or 3-nighter. And so you have to make sure that when you start seeing those symptoms, you take care of them. Just like with you, the irritability, because my kids go, why you yelling so? Why you mean? Why you getting straight in soft voice? I'm like, Mommy is doing the best she can, but give me 10.
Right.
Remember I told y'all earlier? That's why that 10 is good. It keeps you from killing somebody, right? So that's why you got to know that you're going through menopause. You got to know the symptoms. I'll give you another good symptom that even I, as a nurse practitioner, it took me a minute to realize that it was menopause. I left my pocketbook home for 30 days straight. Even my coworker kept saying, did you get your pocketbook today? I kept forgetting my pocketbook. And then I was like, what is wrong with me? Well, it was a menopause sign, you know? Forgetfulness. Not that I got dementia.
Right.
It's just I don't got the estrogen.
See, that's why we need a strong sisterhood who will tell you, call me. I got in my pocketbook. I gotta, or understand that I can't talk to you right now. I love you, we besties. I'm a ride or die with you, but like I can't talk to you. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It's all about me. I can't right now. I can't come up with the conversation. Like I got all this going on in my head. Like I got 10 people talking to me now, and I can't. But you gotta have somebody who can understand that and tell you, oh girl, you okay? Or, all right, that's good. And then when I do call you, you don't have an attitude with me because I couldn't talk to you then. You know what I mean? So make sure you build a strong support system who get it. Oh yeah, okay, I understand. And we can laugh about it later. But when you're in a relationship with somebody, it's a girlfriend or sister friend, and every time you can't do what they want you to do, and the relationship is over, you might want to check that relationship. Because you may not always be physically available or mentally available. And it's okay. We love you still the same, but like right now, I done divorced my husband 10 times in the last hour. And he ain't did nothing. He ain't did a thing. Because, but you gotta have somebody that understands that. You know what I mean? So we need you. My older sisters, don't throw in the towel. We need y'all for real. Because you got a place. Sometimes older ladies feel like they ain't got no place. They done ran the course, it's over. The devil is a liar, and the truth does not abide in him. You have a place. We need you, and it's not just to have conversation with us. We need to see you still living. That's going to give hope to us. You know what I mean? I'm an auntie now. Like I said, I'll be 50 this year. I promise you, I feel fabulous. I do need to lose weight, LaShonda, and get up and do some stuff. I knew, and I'm going to. But I feel good because it is an inside job. So it's the internal conversations. It's what we put in our luxury car, how we taking care of it. We ain't just gonna sit there and watch it in the garage and not never drive it. We're gonna take care of it, so when we're ready to drive it, it's ready. So we need the younger generation, we need y'all, because y'all bring it to the table as well. We need each other, and we all got something to give. We're not gonna prolong it because we got a night to go. I appreciate y'all. Y'all ain't got no questions. Y'all okay? Ladies, let's clap it up for our panels. If y'all want to talk to them more, Miss Tony has a table here. Salil has a table here. LaShonda will be milling around. Deja has got a booth over here. Kanisha got a booth over here. So go talk to them, chat it up. They're here for it. This is a little something to say thank you. I appreciate y'all time.
That's so sweet. Thank you.
Being a part of the panel. Thank you. See what I'm saying? Help a sister out.
Teamwork, baby.
Right. Thank y'all so much.